The majority of this year has been devoted by Jenna Bush Hager to the search for a successor to Hoda, her former co-star. Under Hager's leadership, Today with Jenna and Friends has replaced Today with Hoda and Jenna. On the other hand, live editions of Today with Jenna and Friends featuring Hager and a special guest host have been replaced with pre-recorded segments starting from August 18th. It's for a reason, and no one should be surprised by it. Hager is apparently enjoying a well-deserved vacation from the show. A family vacation to Italy is the perfect way for her to cap off summer. Television Insider reports that Hager has been posting images of her family vacation to Italy, which includes her husband Henry and their daughters Mila, 12, Poppy, 10, and Hal, 6. Henry and she were photographed on the balcony of their Rome hotel, which had a breathtaking view, in one of her posted pictures. A few more photos showed her children relaxing on a lobby sofa, the pool, and Henry assisting their son Hal with his writing. With the caption, 10 minutes from Roma Center in Heaven. Pools and gardens to spend afternoons after touring. The hotel pool was shown on Instagram story. Bush, nobody should be surprised to see Today with Jenna and Friends airing pre-recorded shows while Hager is away on vacation. A number of talk shows and hosts take a vacation in August. According to Parade, the ladies of The View have been taking a break for a few weeks to recharge, and the show has been airing reruns during that time. The next logical question for Today viewers is when Hager will return to the show. On Friday, August 29th, pre-recorded episodes will continue to run, as stated on the Today Show website. Hager will not be available in person again until Tuesday, September 2nd, due to the Labor Day vacation on Monday, September 1st. The website has not yet revealed the names of Hager's final batch of guest presenters for her return from her vacation in Italy. Hopefully, Hager will soon have a new permanent co-host as fall approaches. But we'll admit that we've grown to love it when she brings in different guest hosts. The Guthrie sisters and Jenna, while discussing their weddings on Wednesday, August 20th, broadcast of Today with Jenna and Friends, Bush and Hager acted more antagonistically than friends. While discussing her wedding to Henry Hager in Texas Hill Country on May 10, 2008, Guthrie, 53, noted that she wasn't invited but recalled being in Crawford, Texas, that same weekend in response to Hager, 43. Her past affairs have exposed that she oversaw. Michael Feldman and Guthrie were married in Tucson, Arizona, on March 15, 2014. Guthrie then took charge of the narrative. Hager cut in and said, "I wasn't invited either." And her claim is that we were never friends, but the addition was made by Hager, who has collaborated with her friend since Guthrie became a member of the Today team in 2011. "No, it was a small wedding. We were friends," Guthrie said in response. "No way can we repeat this. The beefs have never been addressed on the show," Hager continued. According to Guthrie, "We would be each other's bridesmaids if their wedding were to take place today." Hager nodded and said, "Absolutely. We're the godmothers of our children." This is not the first time the two have had this debate on air, contrary to what Hager claims. Even though they were only work friends, she scolded Guthrie in 2019 for not inviting her. "If I had known that you would have become one of my lifelong best friends, then I would have invited you," Guthrie argued back then. For viewers of the beloved morning show Today, the absence of one of its most recognizable faces, Jenna Bush Hager, raised numerous questions. Known for her cheerful demeanor, insightful interviews, and her down-to-earth personality, Jenna's departure from the set of Today was nothing short of surprising. Fans immediately took to social media, wondering what had caused the longtime host to step away from the show, especially when the change appeared to be sudden and unexplained. The Today Show has always been a place of consistency and reliability, with Jenna and her co-host, Hoda, forming one of the most adored duos in daytime television. So, when Jenna was noticeably absent from the anchor desk, many were left puzzled, eagerly awaiting answers. After weeks of speculation, the truth behind her sudden absence was finally revealed, and the reason was far more personal and emotional than anyone could have imagined. A family matter. It turns out that Jenna's absence was due to a deeply personal family matter that required her immediate attention. While the details surrounding the situation were initially kept private, Jenna eventually opened up to her fans, sharing that she had to take some time off to be with her family during a difficult time. She explained that her family, particularly her parents, needed her support and presence more than ever. Jenna's family, as many know, is incredibly important to her, and she has always been vocal about how her family dynamics have shaped her career and her life. Jenna's father, former President George W. Bush, and her mother, former First Lady Laura Bush, have been the cornerstones of her upbringing, and her bond with them is undeniable. It became clear that the situation was something that Jenna could not simply put aside, as her family was facing a challenge that required her to step away from her professional commitments for a while. The emotional toll. In an exclusive interview, Jenna reflected on the emotional toll that the situation had on her, admitting that she felt torn between her responsibilities as a television host and her role as a daughter and sister. "I never anticipated having to make such a difficult decision, but family comes first," Jenna said with tears in her eyes. She revealed that it was a heart-wrenching time for her as she had to balance the demands of her career with the emotional weight of supporting her loved ones. While Jenna did not go into specific details about the nature of the family crisis, it was clear that the decision to take time off was not taken lightly. It was a deeply personal choice, and one that she knew she needed to make in order to be there for her family, even if it meant stepping away from her daily responsibilities on Today. Support from co-hosts and fans. The Today family, which includes both Hoda Kotb and other beloved anchors like Al Roker and Craig Melvin, rallied behind Jenna during her absence. Hoda, who has always been a close friend and colleague to Jenna, expressed her support publicly, reassuring viewers that Jenna was taking the necessary time she needed to be with her family. Hoda herself had taken time off from the show in the past due to family matters, so she understood firsthand the importance of family and the need for personal time. In a heartfelt message to viewers, Hoda said, "Jenna is taking some time to be with her family, and we fully support her. We know how much her family means to her, and we are all here for her when she's ready to return. It's a tough time, and we want her to know that we love and care for her." The outpouring of support from Today fans was overwhelming. Thousands of people flooded social media, expressing their concern for Jenna and sending messages of love and encouragement. Many fans spoke about how much they appreciated her genuine nature and how they respected her decision to prioritize her family during a difficult time. One fan tweeted, "Jenna, you are loved and admired by so many of us. Take all the time you need, and we'll be waiting for you when you return. Your family comes first, and we completely understand." Another fan wrote, "Jenna, your strength and love for your family are so inspiring. We're sending you all our positive thoughts. Family is everything." It was clear that Jenna had cultivated a strong, supportive community of viewers who admired her for both her professional accomplishments and her authenticity as a person. Her absence left a void on the Today set, but it also served as a reminder of the importance of family and the sacrifices that often come with balancing a career and personal life. Jenna's return. After taking some time to focus on her family, Jenna made her return to Today with a heartfelt message to her viewers. As she appeared on the screen, her bright smile and warm presence reassured everyone that she was back stronger than ever. In her return speech, Jenna thanked her fans and colleagues for their unwavering support during her absence. "I want to thank everyone for their kind words and love," she said, her voice filled with emotion. "It's been a challenging time for my family, but I'm grateful for the time I had to be there for them. Now, I'm ready to get back to doing what I love, and I appreciate all of you who supported me during this time. I'm truly blessed to have such a wonderful community behind me." Jenna went on to explain that while the situation had been difficult, it had also brought her closer to her family and helped her appreciate the importance of taking time for what truly matters in life. Sometimes, life throws challenges our way, and we have to take a step back to really understand what's most important. For me, that's always been my family, and I'm grateful for the support I've received.